Ho, 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 and welcome to the Lots of Opinion, Little Knowledge podcast. I'm your host, Santa Claus, and that's my elf. He have one day off before Christmas.
Yes, I don't get paid at all.
Yeah, just slaves. But yeah, Merry Christmas, and I hope if you are celebrating that you have a nice celebration.
Mhm.
And there you meet with family and there's a lot of things and you can talk about a lot of funny topics, old conflicts, maybe about money or about politics or why the Epstein files are heavily redacted. Funny topic to talk about with your conservative right leaning uncle, do you think?
Yes, extremely hilarious.
Yeah.
We are gonna talk about a couple of things. It's not gonna be that long of an episode.
Yeah, but Christmas special. Woo!
Yes. Woo! Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Chrysler. Yes. Now we're gonna talk about Christmas.
Do you think there is a war on Christmas?
Oh yes, there is big war on Christmas.
And yeah, but now we come to the part with the culture war, Christmas war on Christmas. That's a video from the Majority Report channel.
Yes.
Support them, small channel. They have to grow more than the Young Toys channel. Yeah, support them. They have to need more followers.
Mhm.
And yeah, Sam Cedar was in 2003 on CNN, and the topic was war on Christmas.
So let's get into it. Let's watch it.
Yeah.
Well, Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, a Christmas tree or a holiday tree? Which should it be? Depends on whom you ask. We've seen controversy, most notably prompted by the White House. It sent out cards, this card, matter of fact, wishing a holiday season of hope and happiness. No mention of Christmas. Some thoughts now on the subject. Sam Teeter hosts the show Majority Report on Air America Radio. Bob Knight is the director of the Culture and Family.
So young. He looks so young.
And he will also talk very fast. You can make the debate.
Institute is affiliated with the Christian conservative organization Concerned Women for America. Gentlemen, great to have you with me.
Thanks for having us on.
All right, well, let's start with the holiday card. What do you think, Sam?
Well, listen, as far as the war on Christmas goes, I feel like we should be waging a war on Christmas. I mean, I believe that Christmas, it's almost proven that Christmas has nuclear weapons, can be an
You can't read anything.
But Christmas have
imminent threat to this country, that they have operative ties with terrorists, and I believe that we should sacrifice thousands of American lives in pursuit of this war on Christmas.
No.
And hundreds of billions of dollars of taxpayer money.
Well, Sam, is it a war on Christmas, a war on Christians, a war?
I was against the war in Iraq, and I'm also against the war on Christmas.
How dare you wage war on Christmas?
But I think he wants to say something to us.
He's trying. Let's see.
He tries something. I don't know. It's I don't know.
Let's listen.
Over political correctness, or just a lot of people with way too much time on their hands?
Well, I would.
It's so insane that even back, when was it, 2003?
Yeah, there was a war in Iraq.
Even back then they were like, oh, political correctness, something, and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
And because of what? Because you say not Merry Christmas or
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
my head would explode if you don't if you said to me Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas.
I am going to die if you tell me Happy Holidays and don't wish me a Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Say probably, if I was to be serious about it, too much time on their hands. But I'd like to get back to the operational ties between Santa Claus and Al Qaeda.
I don't think that exists, Bob.
Well, we have
Help me
intelligence.
out here.
We have intelligence.
You have intel, and we're.
Who is hitting us with the facts here? Like Alex Jones was nothing based. But I thought it was Hamas, but it's okay. It's Al Qaeda.
No. No, in that time Hamas didn't exist.
Hamas exists since 88. Exists, but they don't.
They did not have any proper power.
Yeah, but okay.
Also, Hamas used to be, they didn't used to be a militant organization.
Ah, I
They
didn't.
were, they were, they were also called something different before they went the militant route,
Yeah,
which they could only do because they were funded by the West. So
yeah. There is reportings on that. If you say that they was funded, you will not get sued because for what that just
yeah,
etc.
Where
Yeah.
exactly does your intel come
I mean, there are also clips of Israeli politicians back then being like something along the lines of, if you want the resistance to be split, then we have to fund Hamas.
Yeah, and they funded it also because because of they had the concern that the other parts of the resistance would be too moderate and would appeal to the West.
Yes.
But they could, they show Hamas and said, look at these radicals.
They're so bad. Wait,
Yeah,
maybe we should put this over here.
yeah,
So people can actually see the young Sam Cedar.
yeah.
What a stallion. Look at
PlayStation 1 graphics.
look at those pixels.
from?
Well, we have tortured an elf. And that's it's actually how we got the same information
brothers.
from Al Labi. That's exactly the same way the Bush administration got this info about the
If torturing, they mean waterboarding.
Well,
No, oh, that was the United States. Never mind.
operational ties between Al Qaeda and Saddam.
Okay, Bob Knight. Sam is tying in now the lack of information regarding weapons of mass destruction.
Sam is spitting facts here.
yeah.
That's
He's doing it in a funny way,
yeah.
in my opinion. Oh, this is the weapons of mass destruction debate. Oh boy.
I remember.
Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, I was a.
If they had weapons of mass destruction,
They would have fucking used it.
the US wouldn't attack them.
Mhm.
Okay, because
like-
Pakistan have nuclear weapons. Attack them. Come on,
Yeah.
try it. Or Russia have it, or China, and
Yeah, attack directly, wage war on them, see what the fuck happens. Like, it's
Yeah.
gonna end in a nuclear holocaust.
then we will
globally.
say, well, I told you so, and we see the the atomic
The shroom.
atomic shroom. Well, I told you, but no, I have to die. Okay.
Destruction and
Yeah.
somehow moving that into Santa Claus. Help me out here. What's going on? I mean, is this a war on Christians, a war on Christmas? Is this too much political correctness?
Yeah, well, it was first I want to compliment him on his dry humor, but this is actually a very serious subject.
It was not dry humor. That was
Was, yeah.
based analysis, based. Now there's a soy boys should talk. Okay.
Because a lot of people are waking up to realize that the war on Christmas is really the culmination of a war on faith. And the idea that the public square has to be cleansed of any religious expression, particularly.
Does he talk about United States or Palestine? I'm not sure which.
The thing is, like, Christmas itself was not even, like, properly a Christian thing.
Yeah, it's from the older religion.
Yeah,
but
it was, for example, the Christmas tree is they took from the Germanic tribes back then.
Tannenbaum.
Yeah, who did actually decorate their trees in winter.
Yeah,
That was not a Christian thing. If back then you were a Christian and you did that, you would be hanged or burned at the stake
Yeah.
for being a heretic.
yeah. But he knows schools are illegal in America. You have to consider that.
Purely Christian religious expression. At one time, Happy Holidays was a welcome addition to Merry Christmas. So you wouldn't say the same thing over and over again. But a lot of people now see it as a substitute. And it's very gratuitous at times. And it's out.
Why is it so bad? Why is it so bad? It means the same fucking thing.
You said, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Yeah.
That you
You
don't
can
say-
say both. You can say only one thing. But it doesn't, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
If you're a guy that is offended by Happy Holidays, then you have serious problems, or you
Yes.
don't have not enough problems. But there are only these two options. There are
Yeah.
nothing in between, because people can greet me, can say hello, salam alaikum, and I will not, say, "Oh, you say salam alaikum to
How
me,"
dare you?
or "Hello" to me. How dare you? Like,
I
come on.
mean, here, for example, in Austria, in Vienna, we also like, especially like tomorrow is Monday, right?
Yeah.
The supermarkets and everything are gonna be open, and if I go there and buy something, I'm gonna say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, because like,
They will say it to you, and I
yeah,
will
they
say
will,
it
they
back.
will,
But
yeah.
I will not go to. Oh, you said to me Merry Christmas,
How
and
dare you? How dare you tell me Merry Christmas?
and I'm not a Christian. How dare you? Oh my God! I was okay. Merry Christmas too. Yeah, like I
Yes,
don't.
that's it.
We
What?
don't celebrate it. Okay, we have the funny hats and sweater, but no tree. No family drama here. Okay, we don't celebrate it.
We need to bring in an uncle.
Yeah, yeah. Wait until the
Do we have an
8th.
uncle that can even speak English properly?
No,
Yeah, I
only
don't think
doing
so
business.
either. Yeah, only for business.
Yeah, no business.
Actually insulting when you're talking about Christmas Day or a Christmas tree and you can't bring yourself to use the word for fear of offending someone. In the name of diversity,
Well,
we're
but that's your problem. That's your problem.
Who is this person? Like,
It is an imaginary person that does not exist.
back in the days, you would say, okay, I saw a person on Twitter, blue hair, septum ring, kind of person who was offended by everything. But 2003, there was no, okay, there was social
I mean,
media.
there were still like, I mean, you were like 10 years old back then. Maybe you don't know, but
yeah,
like,
Netlock, but it was not like not everybody used that
yeah,
at that time.
and also back
But
then.
be careful, that's not hitting your
Oh,
microphone.
sorry. Wait, let me
Your leg.
put my legs back. Back then you could more easily tell if what kind of clique or group someone belongs to.
Yeah.
You know, like if you saw punks, you knew they were punks,
Yeah.
right? You knew they hated Nazis, you knew they were like anarchists or
Yeah.
socialists or communists. If you saw skinheads, you knew they were skinheads.
Yeah.
Like they wore the fucking boots,
Yeah.
the whatever the pants are
Pants.
called, and the bomber jackets, the thick
Yeah,
ones.
and the tattoos, you could see it
Yes,
was on the tattoo.
yeah, it was very, very visible, and it was also visible for like other kinds of people.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's a bit different. Nowadays, like the Nazi movement, for example, there was an article or like a part in the news a couple years ago here where they're like, oh, Nazis, you have like Nazis that look like hipsters and shit.
Yeah, because it's not the 1990s
Yeah,
anymore.
people don't, it doesn't matter, like if you're not a Nazi yourself, people do not like the image of a skinhead, like a classic early 2000s Nazi or
Yeah.
skinhead, because you
Yeah.
see that and you're like, this dude, this person is aggressive as fuck,
Yeah.
rude as fuck, and it's just insane.
Yeah, and now you see the right wingers in America, because even their right wingers are very diverse. Number one, right wingers, Candace Owen, black woman, and Nicolas Fuentes, Hispanic guy.
Yes.
You can't make that shit up. But let's talk your
Let's
shit.
keep watching.
less free country when that happens.
It's interesting, Sam, because, I mean, this is a time where, if anything, we want to be even more sensitive to diversity, considering everything that's happening with regard to war on terror. We're learning so much more about different religions, different ethnicities.
Was a mistake, and America had feel the blowback until now with, people. A lot of people hate America a lot of more, and also the guys who have PTSD and do mass shootings because of that. Was all the money, and they spend it on war, and not on universal health care or other things.
And trying to become more of one versus being segregated.
Yeah, well, Kara, I mean, listen, I would like Bob to tell me who is the person who has been offended by someone saying Merry Christmas to them. I've never met that person. I don't.
Because this person not
Doesn't exist.
Yeah,
They don't
made
exist.
a person. Now they're using AI as to be. Because if you need AI to,
to confirm your worldview,
then
confirm your narrative.
yeah, then your narrative is not wrong.
Yeah.
If you don't have facts, like real facts, not like I read it on X, I read it on Facebook, then yeah, you're hallucinating.
Yeah.
And you try to, try to explain your narrative, but your narrative is stupid. So.
Yeah, and AI will do what you tell it to do. AI does not check if information is correct in that sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't care. The only thing it is supposed to do is literally follow the prompt you give it.
Or try to follow
Or
it.
try to follow it.
And
yeah.
sometimes I can correct the AI.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm not the smartest person, but yeah, I have all the knowledge. I have not all the knowledge, and I still beat his ass. So
Celebrate Christmas, but if someone says Merry Christmas to me, and I either think, well, it's a little bit odd. It's like me saying Happy Birthday to you on my birthday, but no one cares. But I'll tell you this: as we wage the war on the war on the war on the war on Christmas on our radio show, News Corp, Fox News, those people who have started this entire war on Christmas meme, fake war, they're having a holiday party. President Bush saying happy holidays, Tokyo Rose, Laura Bush, saying happy holidays to her dogs in the video. I'm sure you've seen it. I mean, these are the things that we should be talking about when we are waging this war in Iraq. We should be equating it to the war on Christmas. What else would Bob Knight have an opportunity to do? How else would he get on television if he wasn't pretending to be attacked?
That's very good.
yeah, okay. We should also talk about just made up stuff. Maybe we will also land. We will also be on CNN maybe one day.
I mean, look at we've come to the point where you can become a mainstream personality by literally just talking about made up things.
Yeah.
Like you do not need facts, you do not need expert opinions, you do not need proper analysis of a situation. You can just talk out of your ass and you can become like you can be in the inner circle of the current administration, which is insane.
Kash Patel was a podcaster, yeah?
Who?
Kash Patel.
Yes,
the
he was
FBI director.
yeah, Kash Patel, which is what the fuck?
Yeah.
And now he's the FBI director.
Yeah.
What? Like, what do you mean? How? These people have no qualifications.
Yeah.
They have no prior experience. They have nothing that would support them getting into those positions.
Just loyal to Trump.
Yes.
Is enough.
And then the same side of the political spectrum, or the same party is like, oh, there should be merit, you should get your positions and your jobs by merit and not by knowing people or some shit like that.
Yeah.
The administration itself is made up
Yeah.
by people who are just ass lickers, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. And the thing is, why are so many more right-wing commentator like made up things? It's because they have funding.
Yeah, you get money.
Yeah, and Turning Point USA was not like a grassroots organization.
No, it's AstroTurf.
Yeah, and they have and had big donors. One big donor died because he was an anti-vaxxer and he died on COVID. The virus don't care if you believe in it or not.
Yeah,
but
it's natural selection.
yeah,
You know, it's because natural selection in Europe, it's funny. I don't know if it's the same in the US, but people are drinking raw milk.
here's also a little bit, but in America it's more because schools are illegal.
Yeah, and
Homeschooled.
to anyone, raw milk, you cannot drink that. It will kill you.
You can
is-
drink it then.
Yes, it is full of bacteria. It is dirty, if you want to call it that. It will kill you, or at least harm your health. And the more you keep drinking, the more you're going to feel worse. It is not good.
But you told them that now they will even say, I will drink raw milk even harder.
Yeah, it's natural selection, I guess. Like, have fun.
Have fun, you free country. Yet.
You have the
You know,
freedom.
this would be funny, except it is serious to a lot of people who have seen their faith cleansed.
Yeah, for your conspiracy theory, uncle. A lot of people, yeah, that's I translated it for you.
From the public square systematically.
Wow, are you
There's a
suggesting,
school-
Bob, that someone can't celebrate Christmas in America? I mean,
I'm
tell me
talking
about the person who can
I
escape these
get a word in
celebrations.
here?
Go ahead, Bob. Go ahead, Bob.
I'm talking about things like in Ridgeway, Wisconsin, where the school children in the public school were told they couldn't sing Silent Night. They
No.
Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht.
Yeah, we don't know the English lyrics.
Yeah.
We did sing that in school. Did you? You also?
Yeah, it was, I'm not part of the faith, not Catholic, but it
Nobody
was,
cared.
yeah,
It
and
was like it was. I mean, it was better than sitting, just doing school things.
it was a funny time for me back as a child in school. And the funny thing was, I because I was not Catholic, and other people who had other religion like Orthodox Christians, the Catholic had to go to the church, and all of them said it was just so boring. Nobody said, "Oh,
Oh yes, I have to attend school or go to church at fucking 7 or 8 in the morning.
And they said it was just boring, and we had just 1 hour.
Yeah, we just came to school an hour later.
Yeah, and we played games or so
Yeah.
on. Yeah, nobody said like, oh, it was great, because everybody loves on Christmas the food and so on, but nobody
They love the food, they love the drinks, they love the holidays.
because
Because you don't attend school, you don't attend work, it's amazing. But people don't actually care about the substance of Christmas itself.
no.
It is,
Yeah, you have the day off, or you get extra money for that
Yeah.
you work on that day. But this guy's does you have your conspiracy, uncle?
So they substituted "O Cold Night." I think when you take Jesus out of anything, it gets pretty cold, so it's apt. But it's outrageous. They had children actually singing a bastardized version of Silent Night.
bastardized.
Because of cold. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm not sure, because I'm not that old. But how was, because of the internet, conspiracy theories are spreading.
Yes.
But how was back in that day conspiracy? Because
I mean, the US was they did have like broad they did have the internet like earlier
Yeah.
in a broader like sense. I mean, when you were young, or when you were a teenager, we didn't even have like fast internet or anything. It wasn't even used. For most things, the internet was just not used.
just for playing games,
Yeah.
for example, and for the few social media websites, even that only the young people used it, but not the old people.
Old people didn't use it.
Yeah.
We used for everything. It was like, oh, fax machines. Use fax machines.
Yeah, but
Not even email.
yeah, it's too modern. But look, this guy looks like me.
But you
Bob,
see
this may
Christmas
come as a
trees
shock to you,
called
Bob,
holiday trees.
But
It's
I don't
absurd.
consider Jesus the Messiah. And so if you're going to ask
We also don't consider him Messiah.
Yeah.
To be clear.
me to praise Jesus, I'm going to be a little offended.
Well, I'm
now,
gonna-
I don't think the singing of the song that you can find other songs to sing. So what about Silent Night?
So
what?
because you're offended, none of those other kids can celebrate the great heritage of Christmas
I'm not the one who
carols and
said they
Christmas
couldn't do
music.
that. No, I'm not the
See,
one who
you're a
could do
Grinch,
But
sir.
you're trying to
That's all
force.
You're a Grinch.
The Grinch.
He called him the Grinch. How dare he?
I mean, that's a young Sam Cedar,
Yeah.
but now he have a beard, but in white he looks more like Santa.
Mm.
And then call Santa Grinch, it's like,
How dare you?
how dare you? And Jim Carrey is the only Grinch, okay?
You are.
Why are you trying to force conversions on people?
Let me ask you guys. Let me,
Because he's Christian.
Not forcing conversions.
Yeah, it's like the evangelical kind of
Yeah.
type of Christian. Be annoying more, and more people will convert to your religion.
Yes, you
by
are,
singing
sir.
a Christmas carol.
Absolutely.
let me ask you guys about the pressure that's been put on stores, for example. American Family Association called for the boycott of Target stores the weekend after Thanksgiving, accusing the chain of banning the phrase Merry Christmas from its stores, a charge
I mean, boycotting for the right thing is great, but these Christian
just-
groups that say, "Oh, because they banned a phrase or they used another phrase. I'm
So if you go in there and you say Merry Christmas, what happens?
no, they have a problem. They said they banned
Yeah, but
banned.
yeah, it's
You
not
would be
a
punished by death if you say Merry Christmas in Target.
it's not a ban. You can even now where it's all so woke and everything, you can go in there and you can wish them Merry Christmas. Nobody's gonna give a shit.
The
Like, what do you mean? The companies are of course gonna use the more generalized term for everything because they want more people to come in and buy shit from
Yeah,
them.
and
It's not about like political correctness or anything. They just want to make money, so they're gonna, of course, include as many people as they can.
and the thing is, the discussion is normally between two. Okay, you have to use the word white, but you have two in-group people, and they think they talk. They want people said, yeah, I want to Merry Christmas, and because of the immigrants we can, or because of Muslims we can say that. And the other side you have, but the Muslim wouldn't feel comfortable if you use Merry Christmas. Like, we are not in the game. Like, we
Yeah,
have no
if
dog in
you
the.
if you ask the Muslim is gonna be like, I don't care.
I don't
What do you
care,
mean?
like say Merry Christmas, that and so on. But yeah, we don't have anything in the game, but
Yeah.
they use people like us because I said white, but because not in-group people,
Yeah.
and they discuss, oh, Merry Christmas or not. But it's better for them to talk about that topic and not talk about affordability or health insurance or
Yes.
it's better to talk about war on Christmas.
Also, this is like, because we grew up on like old Disney and everything, this is the time of like unity, of bringing people together. If you think that someone with a different faith is so offended by your Christmas, invite them to your Christmas. They will gladly come, they will celebrate with you, they will eat your food, they will drink with you. You're gonna have a great time. Get a bit out of that box, out of that idea. It's not gonna be there aren't gonna be issues.
But no Muslims allowed on Christmas. They are like this.
Muslim ban.
Yeah. They,
That Target denies. Pressure from conservative groups look like it has an impact here. Complaints from the Catholic League. Walmart agreed to create a Christmas page on its website rather than a holiday page. And then Macy's, which is, perhaps more closely associated with Christmas than any other retailer, sent activists a letter touting its use of Merry Christmas in ads in store windows after it was the target of a small-scale boycott last year. I mean, this is pretty amazing, all these boycotts of pressuring all these stores, these businesses, Bob.
Well, these businesses are taking millions and millions of dollars in from Christians in particular and others who celebrate Christmas, giving gifts.
Also from other people.
Yeah, they're taking money in from everyone. They do not care.
Yeah, and they want to make, across all people. If there is a sale on Christmas, I will buy things on Christmas.
Yeah,
Like,
which the average person does not care.
yeah,
You're just gonna see Christmas sale. You're gonna look at the percent, and you're gonna be like, oh, maybe I'll find something.
yeah, maybe I needed it, and now
Yeah.
I can buy me a new phone or new everything. But yeah, the world centers around this evangelical. I don't know what to call them. Yeah.
It's basically it is basically political correctness, but the other way around.
You can't say happy holidays.
How dare you? How dare you
It's
tell
like
me
the
to have happy
N-word.
holidays?
Yeah, it's like a slur. You hurt my feelings. Yeah, facts don't care about your feelings, snowflake.
In the name of the Christmas season, and yet they're so worried about offending people like my opponent here that they don't want to mention the word Christmas.
I don't know why he said that, because he's don't celebrating Christmas or because he's Jewish. I'm not sure, but he never said, okay, Merry Christmas is offending me. I think his point was the Iraq war is bad.
Yeah, that.
I
that
think
was
this was
his
the
whole
point
Yeah.
because of the torturing and and so on and message. But he can see through that, or he wants to talk about Christmas. Maybe he's
Yeah, I mean, this dude is paid to talk about that.
or maybe he's doing for the love of the game. That's
No,
to say.
no. I mean, he is from from some institute. It said like family or something institute.
Yeah,
He's 100% getting paid,
Yeah.
or was paid for this. I don't know if this person still exists.
yeah,
or
this
not.
yeah, it's 22 years ago.
People are
Bob,
sick and
it's
tired
the
of it.
holiday time. I'm not your opponent. But
Well,
I do
yeah, you
agree with
are.
Bob.
Yeah, you are.
I do agree with Bob that I think what should happen is companies should calculate how much money they're getting from people who are celebrating Christmas and provide exactly that much amount
lot.
of Merry Christmas, because that is exactly how I would want any type of religious holiday.
This sounds like socialism, and there can never be enough Christmas. I think that's not possible. It's not possible.
We need more Christmas.
More-
We need Christmas all year around.
Yeah, and more trees and more lightning. You have to see the city from from the from
What do you mean you want to see stars in the sky? How dare you?
No,
You need
just-
to see the Christmas trees.
and the Christmas light things.
Yes.
Yeah. But this year is Christmas in New York. Next year not anymore because of Ayatollah Mamdani.
Ayatollah Mamdani.
According to people on X, but we will see.
Holiday to be celebrated.
Would
You
we
know,
be,
can
would we
I
be having
mention
the same
something that
argument
puts
about
it in-
Hanukkah? I'm curious.
Would we have the same argument about
Hanukkah is
Hanukkah?
not the same as Christmas. It's not a
I thought it was War on Christmas. Now they're talking about Hanukkah. And the reason why
Moving the goalpost.
no,
No.
because he's Jewish, they talk about Hanukkah. Talk about
Well, yes.
yeah, okay, that's
Yes,
just
that-
racist.
That's why. I mean, doesn't have to be racist, but let's see what
Why?
the
I
actual.
thought I choose that video because I want to talk about the War on Christmas, not on War on Hanukkah.
Let's hear them out.
major holiday for one thing, and this is the Christmas season. That's why billions of dollars are really being spent. It's Christmas.
Well, it's
But let me
also
put
the
it in
winter
perspective
solstice
for a
season,
minute.
too.
I don't know, Bob. People
Just so
might
you-
argue that Hanukkah is just as big as Christmas.
Well,
This
no,
is-
I mean, I would have
don't
to
know
agree
any
with
Jewish-
Bob.
I
would
a
have
lot
to
of
agree with
Jewish
Bob on
friends,
that.
and none of them
Okay.
says Hanukkah is
There is no Hanukkah markets and no Hanukkah trees, and I don't know. It's
There is probably something. I mean, I don't know how Hanukkah is being celebrated. I have to be honest.
yeah, because with the candles and
Yes,
but
they typically do it at home, don't they?
yeah, and we don't have a large Jewish population in
Yeah,
Austria anymore.
there used to be a large
Yeah.
Jewish population in Austria, but then
Yeah.
certain events happened.
Yeah, and then there was not any. But yeah, but in the US there is more like
Yeah, I mean, a lot of Jews in Europe, they fled to the U.S.
yeah, and to the Middle East and so on.
Yes.
Yeah. But there's we don't have a concept of it. I was once in synagogue when I was I don't know in 9 years old with school, and it was the only synagogue that was not destroyed because if they would
Oh yeah, if
torch
they
that
they
synagogue,
would have torched down the whole inner city.
that's the reason they
They
don't-
just left it. Yeah.
they just destroyed the things inside,
Inside, yeah.
but if they had tortured it then it would but yeah I was not prepared to talk about Hanukkah.
big
No,
as
Hanukkah is
Christmas.
not a high holiday. Our high
No, it's
holidays
not.
are Rosh Hashanah and Yom
Right.
Kippur, which I'm sure
Yom Kippur I know, but I don't know what they're doing there. But yeah, we
They
don't know
celebrate-
everything. We
yeah.
don't know everything. Yeah,
They celebrate it. They have a good time. Good for them.
yeah, it's a family. It don't matter. Just come with your family and don't talk about conspiracy, but the conspiracy of Fury Uncle.
There
not-
is always conspiracy theories at family gatherings.
and it's always the uncle. Like sometimes somebody else, but it's always the uncle. And if you don't have that kind of person in your family dinner, then yeah, you are the person. But nobody told you.
Bob has been protesting why there aren't more Yom Kippur sales or Rosh Hashanah sales.
Well-
I mean, why shouldn't they be, right, Bob?
Well,
There should be more. I agree.
Yeah.
Good for capitalism. If there is a sale, I will buy it on the Yom Kippur sale. I don't care.
Well, but I mean, there is basically like if you look at online stores, there is always a sale going on. Always, it's a never-ending sale.
Yeah.
They just have to find a reason to do it, you know? The companies could be like, oh, today is World something day, or today is this religion's something holiday. They could just always do that, and still nobody would give a shit.
I can tell you why they have sometimes the sales on end of the year. Nothing to do with Christmas. It's because of the of taxes because
Yes.
they want to,
They don't want to pay that many taxes next year.
and then they,
They invest that money that they got, they invest it into the company or invest it. If you ask the
I give it from
workers-
here to
Yes, if you ask the workers who actually work there, they're gonna be like, What investment? There is nothing changed in the last 20 years. What do you mean
they
investment?
just buy more products and give them from that bag to
Yes.
that bag, and then they invest it. But it's because of taxes. But if there is a cheaper price for me, I don't care.
If that was associated with that holiday, then maybe I would join you, but it never has been.
Bob,
so
have you
it's a
ever
moot issue.
protested Martin Luther King Day not being celebrated? I mean, do you resent when people don't say Happy Martin Luther King Day a month out in
But that's triggers me. Why people not say Happy Martin Luther King Day
yeah.
1 month ago? As like that's my trigger.
advance?
You know what?
Look, let's put this in perspective.
Put
When
it in, let me, and Bob, I want you to be able to respond, but what's interesting,
Okay.
the CNA USA Today Gallup poll, the question was, is it okay for people to say Merry Christmas? 88% said yes, 11% said no.
Well,
Who are these 11%? Do they even exist?
take away your grandma's phone, or maybe they didn't hear them. They say what? No, and then they say, you said no. Okay, thank you, bye bye. But and where is the what? It's not 100%.
1% is missing, yeah.
But what's the 1%?
I don't care.
It looks fake.
Yeah, well, 96% of Americans celebrate Christmas. So why would we?
96% of Americans celebrate Christmas.
I mean, it's from 2003, but maybe he make the assumption. You have that amount of Christian people like Catholic, evangelical.
Yeah,
but
of
not
course.
everybody celebrating it.
Not everybody celebrates it.
Then you have Muslims, you have Jewish people, you have
Yeah.
Hindu.
Also, not every, like, there is also difference between Catholic Christmas or Protestant Christmas and like Orthodox Christmas.
Yeah, they. Maybe
It's
they are
not
the 4% that don't celebrate on the 25th December on the.
Care about the
So what's the war,
offending
Bob?
the 4% that get offended by it. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
mean-
anybody who'd be offended
Well,
by someone wishing someone a Merry
Why
Christmas.
do we care? Why are we making all the changes, Bob? I mean, we do.
Yeah,
We do.
Bob, where's the war?
Where's
Where
the
are the
war?
Iraq and in Palestine. Okay.
battle lines? I mean, you can tell me that
battle line-
Silent Night
I'll
can't be
answer you if I
sung
get a minute.
in one school in Wisconsin.
That's just
And-
one
and-
example. That's not the totality. So don't
What
create
is the
that straw
totality?
man.
The totality is 80. You brought it up. The totality
As
is
an example.
88% of the American population has no problem with it. You don't care about the people who don't celebrate.
They have to be 100%. No have a problem. Ich glaube, that's the goal of Bob here.
No, everyone has to.
110%.
We need more Christmas, more.
And nobody can say exactly that way that I want to celebrate it. Not like other way, just Merry Christmas and no.
Yeah, I thought it was like about family and how, like, what do you mean? Why is it so? Why are they being so weird?
Yeah, and when there is a group that have an agenda, and I will also, it's always financial purposes. If they say, oh, there's not enough Christmas, like I don't know. I saw in films and also from vlogs and so on, New York City Christmas. It's not possible to make more Christmas.
Yeah, like how are you gonna do more?
It's not possible. It's like not more possible, but
The only way it would be possible if you have Christmas all year round.
yeah, in summer, 40 degrees, and
yes.
you drink your hot beverage there.
Christmas, fine. But I don't celebrate Christmas, and I don't care. So
Based. We also don't celebrate Christmas.
why are we wasting everybody's time? It's so that you can fundraise. That's why, Bob.
I'd like
and
to
I
put
think
this
you know
in
that's the truth.
perspective.
Bob, I got to let you have the final thought, Bob.
Okay, when the Nazis moved into Austria in
Oh, that is a
1936,
Why is he talking about that? What is
Okay,
he-
Austria
what are
mentioned
you-
first, but
Austria mentioned.
but
Why?
but
What the fuck?
this was the part was okay. That's not average discussion. It's like, why are you talking about?
He went from oh, people get offended by Merry Christmas to the Nazis in 1940.
48 moved to Austria. Okay, that's true. That Bob said
Expensive.
was the right thing, but
Wait, let's.
They
I wanna hear
immediately
To
it.
raise
removed Christmas
Nazis.
from the schools.
That
you
is
can
a-
read about it.
So did the
let Bob.
Puritans.
The Nazis removed Christmas from schools. Yeah, the Nazis did not like religion, but they still
They
worked with the Catholic Church.
yeah,
for
because
example,
they're too big to to send in.
to send them into the camps.
Yeah, because you need soldiers or other people that participate in that crimes. And you see in the U.S. why their fascism is failing, because slightest bit of pushback and they can't do dog shit.
Yeah.
But they need people that compliant. But yeah, it's like, okay, Austria mentioned, but why? Bob, why? That's the reason why your wife left you.
Hold on, Sam.
You
Let Bob
can't
make
even
his
let me
point. Let
speak,
Bob,
can
let
you?
Bob
You're
make his
so-
point. Go ahead, Bob.
Okay, Maria Trapp wrote the story of the Trapp singers that's in The Sound of Music. And she said she sent her kids to school after the Nazis took over, and they came home and said, Mama, we can't say the word Christmas anymore. It's now winter holiday. I think that ought to...
Okay, and what have that to do with America?
Nothing.
Austria was invaded by fascists. Okay, they were
No,
also
Austria was not invaded. Austria let them in. We have to stay true to that. There
Yeah.
was, for a long time, there was the victim myth,
yeah.
where Austria was like, "Oh, we were the first, victims of the Nazis." No, you just let them in. You didn't fire a single shot.
Yeah,
They could have literally assassinated Hitler. You know,
yeah.
they could have. They just didn't.
Yeah.
The Nazis were welcomed with open arms.
Yeah,
into
that's the
Austria,
one thing, because they get rid of all the people who could do.
who were actually resistance.
Yeah, but then there was a vote. You had the big yes and
Yes, and
small
a
no.
small no.
But not then even they get 100%, only 99%, because some people couldn't read. So
Yeah.
this was also a thing back then. But bro, by
disturb people
Kira,
that we're
that's
moving toward that
offensive.
kind of attitude in this country.
yeah,
The pure
that's really offensive. It was like, oh, we can say Merry Christmas to the Nazis invaded Austria. And that's the reason why Christmas is War on Christmas.
That's a big leap. That's a huge leap.
Maybe he watched Wolfenstein, the game, and thought it's real that Nazis won and they are now in America. And maybe, I don't know. That's AI style hallucination before AI was invented.
Puritans also outlawed Christmas. The founding fathers of this country would fine you in Massachusetts if you celebrated Christmas at the beginning. So don't talk about
Well,
Nazis,
well,
Bob.
well.
I think that's really inappropriate.
I thought the founding fathers were base guys, but
No, the founding fathers were a bunch of rich dudes who just wanted more money, so
And-
they seceded from the
and-
British Empire.
yeah, and slave owners.
Yeah.
Why do you
Well,
have to
let's go to
bring
the
hate
Soviet
to
Union.
this
Back then, you made money with slaves, so
Christmas
They had
and holiday
Grandfather
season?
Frost.
That's so sad, Bob.
Well, it's the
so
truth.
sad.
You ought to read the book yourself.
Well,
It might
Bob, it's
change
just
your mind.
sad that you have to raise Nazis when you're talking about Christmas and the holiday season.
I understand, Sam, because I was okay. Maybe we have some talking points, and then he talks about Nazis, and it's to compare it to we can say Merry Christmas to Austria was invaded by the Nazis. That's very offensive.
it is. Yeah, I mean, offensive. It is. You know, we are Austrian.
Yeah.
Like why the fuck are you even talking about it? How can you even make such a horrendously stupid argument? It doesn't make sense.
And there is Christmas in Austria. Look,
Yes.
because but yeah, of course there is Christmas lights, for example. I saw that in Malaga in Spain. You could see that fucking city from I don't know from I don't know 2,000 kilometers away, because they spent all the money, I think, on the lights. And in Vienna you have less lights, but okay, I want to also see stars, and people want to sleep, and
Of course.
the animals, you fuck up the animals with that lightning. It was like at night you go there and it's like, I can show you maybe a video after that, but it
No,
was
we were what was it? We got like years ago we got a scratch post for the cat, and there was this house that had like this huge decoration, like
Yeah.
with Santa Claus. There was a like a train, little model
Whoa.
train, and it was just the dude also had like a little piece of paper with his YouTube channel and
Yeah.
everything on it, where he shows how he did it, and it's like, what are you doing? It's like every other house has like this very humble, you know, a couple
Yeah.
of just a bit of light, very very pretty, and then you have that house that's like where the front porch, the front garden is just full of Christmas things.
Yeah, this average, also for here in Austria, it's not normal, but in America it's an average home for Christmas. But I don't know, I don't pay the electric bill.
Yeah,
because
true. We don't pay that.
It
is-
looks great and so on,
Yes.
but I don't want to pay end of the year. Oh, you have to pay 1,000 euros because you used, I don't know, you used a lot of energy, like a data center, AI data center. So, but maybe Bob wants that all houses look like that. That you know, but I think they're, you know, they would have blackouts if every house had
They
that.
would, yeah. The American energy grid is not very stable.
And they need it for AI. No,
Of course,
but that's
everything AI, everything's computer.
yeah.
And we all know that Christmas actually, Tannenbaum, it's a German holiday. Bob, I'm really, really disappointed in you.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but if you can't understand the force of history,
To bring up
I'm not
Nazis,
calling
Bob?
you a Nazi.
Oh, God.
I'm
Oh, who are you
saying
calling
that's what
Nazis?
they did.
Gentlemen,
Who are you calling a Nazi?
we gotta
sir?
let it there.
He's calling a Jewish person a Nazi.
I mean,
That's great.
there are some fascist
Yes.
people, but
Yeah.
Sam is far away
He's-
from that. Even 20 years ago, he was
Not even close.
he was very critical of Israel and fascism and the right
Yes.
wing. Yeah, like, Bob, that's red card. That's like you are off.
But I mean, we can see if this Bob Knight guy is even still a thing.
But yeah, okay.
Let's see. Wait, we'll just
Just end this over.
yeah. Let's watch this first. one.
We could probably continue.
You are, sir.
Sam Cedar,
I'm offended.
Air
Oh,
America
you're
Radio.
hugely offended.
Bob Knight, Director of Culture
I'm
and Family
offended.
Institute. Gentlemen, obviously,
you.
hey, it's a discussion. Everyone's talking about it, that is for sure. Or a lot of people are talking about
They are
it.
not, you know, in school they said there are no wrong answers or stupid answers, but there is.
Well,
Or
there-
stupid question, but Bob proved us otherwise.
Say. Now, I'm just curious. Do I say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah? What do
Well,
you guys?
I'd like to say Merry
Okay, to Christmas I say Happy Hanukkah. Okay, sometimes this could be on the same day, but why? Okay.
Like happy holidays, that includes everything, and be done with it.
If it makes you happy, okay, Merry Christmas
Yeah.
and die on the turkey. Oh, that was Thanksgiving, sorry. Don't burn your home down and yeah, come on, Bob.
Christmas. as
Don't
I
Sam,
cut
had
and
an
Sam?
run from
opportunity.
don't cut and run from the war on Christmas.
Thanks, gentlemen. Talk to you later.
Thank you.
Just was,
This was interesting.
there are more videos from them. They're making everyday videos about politics and so on.
Yes, the majority report. was
Now that
Sam
Sam Cedar is now this guy.
Oh, yeah, wait,
Show
wait.
them for people to do. Looks more like
This
Santa
is-
Claus now.
Yes.
But yeah, he was 20 years ago also. It was, you know, to go to that shows, you have to say, I will talk about War on Christmas. But then he said, okay, I go there and I talk about the Iraq War. It's great because there was back then not enough social media. He get attention because it was like a car crash interview. Like you see a car crash, but you don't want to watch, but you look at the car crash. It's not possible
Yeah.
to not watch. But
Keep talking. Keep
yeah,
talking.
yeah, it's no, the right wing now misses the days where the people talked about War on Christmas, transgender for everybody, and the people say, okay, maybe I am against that or for that, but you know, I can't pay my bills. I can't, because of the administration, I can't afford Christmas. I can't afford New Year. I can't afford nothing. And they are silly. And they don't notice that Trump had that speech with all his bangers, all of his but yeah, it was maybe he's just
No,
but
that's
look,
not him.
yeah,
That's not
he
him.
have like a name like John Smith. Everybody's John Smith in America. But
Yeah, I can't find.
and the thing is, because of that kind of things of this guy's discourse, they gave a lot of grandparents brain rot. Because,
Yes.
oh, what on Christmas in New York? And they live in Oklahoma and there is no Christmas, and because they're all poor. But they say, oh, in New York there's no Christmas and they have a Muslim mayor. Like, that's a good thing. That's for that topic, or parents and grandparents didn't get brain rot. They
Yeah.
get for other topics brain rot, but for that topic, there was, you know, we are.
There is also here in Austria or used to be, I don't think there is anymore really, where the right wingers did try to be like, oh, we can't celebrate Christmas anymore because of this and that and whatever the fuck, but it never really like got a good foot into discussions, because people don't really care about it.
Yeah, some
They're
people.
like, oh yeah, you celebrate it, you give your friends and your family gifts, and it's a good time and it's holidays, but that's about it. There isn't like, yeah, there are people who go to church, you
Yeah.
know, and of course they should be allowed to. Like, what do you mean? But most people don't.
Yeah,
They just don't.
and
And
a
that's
lot-
also okay. Who the fuck cares?
and the most people don't go, you know, celebrate it in a religious way.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I told them, the kids that said, oh, it was so boring at church, they would, if they, when they grow up, they wouldn't say, oh, you know, I have to do the boring thing. And they just come together, have a tree or not, depends if you have cats or not, because, you know, cats love.
They tend to,
They have a problem with Christmas trees. I don't know. Maybe this is like,
they're the devil's animals.
yeah, and they hate Christmas. Yeah, war on Christmas. And yeah, it was of Ibrahim, the interview. And yeah, what can we say? Merry Christmas. And
Merry Christmas, happy holidays,
days,
happy Hanukkah,
yeah.
whatever.
yeah,
Have a good time,
Yeah.
you know, see that you talk with people,
yeah,
unite with your neighbors.
yeah.
It's okay.
Help poor people.
Yes,
you know,
that is a very, very, very important thing. Help the people who cannot have a good, you know, holiday time.
Yeah,
You know, homeless people, poor people. Show some love.
Yeah.
Show some love and respect. If you are part of any kind of church or synagogue or mosque that like, or other religious institution where you know that they do not really help people, then, you know, see to it that they do.
Or
It is very
leave it.
important. Yeah, or leave it. Simply leave
Because-
it. You can still believe
Mm.
in your faith, you know, you can still have your religion. You do not need an institution for that.
because there was this woman on TikTok. She made a social experiment.
Yes.
And she called, you know, said like in the background there was a baby noise, and she called and said, oh, I run out of baby formula and I need one. And there was like,
She called multiple churches, multiple mosques. Did she call synagogues?
I don't know,
don't
but
know.
mosques and churches.
Yes.
And they say, most of them say no, we are not. No, we are
They
not.
were the churches were either like no, or oh, it's only for our members, and a lot of mosques were like yes, of course.
And
just-
one Catholic church also said, okay, normally the it's closed, but if you come here, we can give you the
can give
money
you, yeah.
or the formula. And that's the American style Christianity. You know, be mad about that you can't force everyone your belief, but you know, helping poor people. It's not my job. It's like, like
other people are supposed to
Hypocrites.
do that. I'm not supposed to do that.
Yeah, but I'm also against everything what would help people, like free school meals, universal health care.
I'm gonna complain about homeless people and poor people, but I refuse to help them.
Just let them call the police and let
Out
them.
of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, if they're not here, great neighborhood, no problems.
Mm.
But and if there is a argument in your Christmas party or a fight, film it and
Post it on TikTok.
TikTok,
post it
and
on
we will
X.
react to
Yes,
it. Okay,
we will react.
Because-
what we
or-
can find.
you can before the party you can threaten your your friends and family. If you are not behave, I will film that and will post it on TikTok.
Threaten them.
Yeah, because normal people don't behave that way when they are in the public.
Yeah, of course.
But then you have a private party meeting and they're behaving like animals. Like,
Yeah,
you told me that, and war on Christmas,
I-
and President Trump is great.
I think that like publicly shaming people should be a thing again.
Yeah, some people are not racist, not because they say, "Oh, racism is bad,"
But
they say,
because they're like, oh, I can't, I don't wanna, be shamed for things.
or-
I wanna always come off as good to other people. But then when you're in private, they're actually disgusting.
yeah, and that's the only pressure that keeps that people, but it would be better if they know why people do certain things. But they are like, oh, you can say that word, but he don't know why, and ignorant, just ignorant. And to all of you, Merry Christmas to have,
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah. the
and
last-
maybe we see you in next year.
Yes.
And for the people also, they celebrate Christmas. The Orthodox people, Merry Christmas to you also.
Yeah, but they celebrate it like in January. I
January
think,
6th, yeah, but it's in America today.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
January 6th.
Yeah.
Oof. But other than that, have a great time.
Ho ho ho
Ho,
ho ho
ho,
ho ho
ho.
ho ho. Hey, that's my line. Ho ho ho. You're
I'm
just
taking it from you. The workers are rising up.
okay. What?
I am Santa now. You are the elf.
But I'm a tall elf.
It doesn't matter. Now you're gonna be the slave.
No,
No.
it was great last year's. But
Goodbye.
bye bye.